makes the foul shot. Throws it to Howard. Murray receives the pass. Comes up empty. Howard goes up. Mutombo takes the board.
Ten-second violation, Atlanta. Illegal defense, Atlanta.
Richmond misses. Dumps it in to Howard. Boom, baby.
Five-second violation, Atlanta.
To Strickland. Strickland puts up the shot. Rebound, Mutombo.
Ten-second violation, Atlanta.
To Strickland.
Illegal defense, Atlanta.
Richmond goes to the line shooting one. Hits that one.
Substitution, Washington.
SAS deneme 1-2. SAS deneme 1-2.
To Austin. Lots of room.
SAS deneme 1-2. SAS deneme 1-2.
Five-second violation, Atlanta.
The Wizards 20, the Hawks 5. Lobs it to Strickland. To Jackson. No good.
Ten-second violation, Atlanta.
To Strickland.
Illegal defense, Atlanta.
Richmond steps to the line. Gets it. To Strickland. to Howard. He puts up the J. Great shot.
5-second violation, Atlanta. Substitution, Atlanta.
Austin fakes the shot. He drains the shot.
5-second violation, Atlanta. Substitution, Washington.
Welcome everyone. I'm your host Tarek, creator of the Old School B-Ball. I'm live and we are going to revisit the 1999 New York Knicks versus San Antonio Spurs matchup with our technological advancements using NBA Live 2000, simulating the matchup, revisiting those times, the golden age of basketball. Please say hi to the chat. I hope the microphone is okay. Everything is okay. This is my first live stream actually. The first vertical live stream. If you don't know, this game is the NBA Live 2000 in PS1. We're gonna make an exhibition game. Home team will be San Antonio, because we are emulating 1999. And away team will be the wounded New York Knicks that had to put on Chris Dudley to center position because they had no centers left. Poor Jeff Van Gundy played with Chris Dudley and Marcus Camby, and sometimes in center position with Larry Johnson to go up against Tim Duncan and David Robinson, as you know, because Patrick Ewing was injured, hurt bad. He had torn Achilles in Eastern Conference Finals Game 2. He watched the whole final series in suits at the bench, watching Tim Duncan and David Robinson annihilate his poor New York Knicks. I will reduce the quarter length to 4 minutes because I don't know if I'm going to continue to play all the 12 minutes. Of course, the skill level will be superstar. And the setting is not arcade simulation. But of course I'm gonna play with Patrick Ewing. I'll assume that we're all healthy. I don't want that Chris Dudley torture on my team. And I'll be New York Knicks. Is the gaming sound is okay? Is the microphone sound is okay? I have no idea, by the way. Let me hear the...
Hi everybody, I'm Don Poyer alongside Reggie Theus, and welcome to San Antonio for this NBA game between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs.
I still cannot believe how this
And now,
99
here are
Knicks
the
team
starters for tonight's
advanced
game.
to the finals at that time. It's like mission impossible.
Let's get this game underway. To Johnson.
Okay. This is the hardest difficulty.
Robinson turns and fires. Rebound, Sprewell.
Unfortunately, I cannot play this game in PC.
To Ward.
I have sound
To
errors.
Sprewell. To Ward. To Camby. He pump fakes. Johnson is called for the foul. First personal foul.
I managed to run this
Houston.
game on PC, but I have
He puts up the
controller
jumper.
issues.
Ewing takes the offensive board. Tips it in.
I couldn't play with my gamepad, so I had to emulate on my PS1.
To Jackson.
How many of you played this game in PS1 or PC? I literally grew
Lobs
up
it to
playing this
Robinson.
game.
He'll shoot. Ewing picks up the foul. Robinson goes to the charity stripe.
And at that time, these animations were so realistic to us. Now it is not, of course, but still, you can still enjoy this game if you play, especially with your friends.
Boards it.
Just connect
Jackson
two
off
gamepads
the glass.
or split one keyboard, and you're going to enjoy this game.
To Sprewell. He puts up the jumper. No. Pulls it down. Ewing comes up empty.
If Patrick Ewing was healthy,
To Duncan.
I think Knicks had a chance. I really believe
To
that.
Jackson. With lots of room.
Because he
Houston
played
pulls
amazing
it down.
basketball with all those Achilles injuries and back problems.
To Ewing. He puts up the
At that
J.
age
Robinson
27.
brings it down. To Duncan.
I
To
think there
Ellis.
was a
Fires away.
60-40% chance
Rebound.
if
Sprewell.
Camby and Ewing matched up against
To
Robinson
Ward.
and Tim
Fires
Duncan.
it. No good. Robinson pulls it down.
And the coaching Jeff Van Gundy that
To Duncan.
had done back then,
Puts up the jumper. He buries it.
with all these wounded players,
Ward from downtown. Rebound. Duncan.
they first beat Miami Heat, the #1 seed in the
Robinson
East.
takes the feed.
Alonzo Mourning was the defensive player of the year.
Duncan in the post.
Tim Hardaway was the best
Goes up
point
with it.
guard of the
No good.
Eastern Conference at that time.
No good.
They beat them 3-2,
To Ward.
and then unexpected thing happened, and they easily beat
Sprewell
Atlanta
from
Hawks in 4
downtown.
games. Quick sweep.
No. Rebound.
And Indiana,
Duncan. To Robinson.
a year prior, that
Dumps
team
it in.
almost
Pass.
eliminated Michael Jordan
Ellis.
and the Bulls. They pushed them to 7
He
games.
unloads a three. Robinson takes the offensive rebound.
that team-
lays it in.
Had lost to Knicks in 7 games.
1 minute to go in the
In
first
6
quarter.
games, I'm sorry. And without Ewing. First 2 games Ewing played, and then it was torn Achilles.
Camby turns and fires. Jackson collects the rebound.
I have no idea how Patrick
Duncan.
played.
He
with
turns, fires.
half-torn
Robinson makes the offensive rebound.
Achilles.
Rebound, Camby.
You can't walk, right? But he managed to play 2 full series and 2 games against Indiana Pacers.
Duncan picks up the defensive foul. San Antonio is at the limit. Houston puts up the J. Shot clock
Speaking
is
of
dead.
Allen Houston, that miracle shot against Miami.
To Johnson.
Most of the Knicks fans say
Shot. He
that
drains
shot
it.
is the most famous shot of
The
their
Spurs 9. The
playoffs
Knicks
history,
5.
alongside Larry Johnson's 4-point play.
Ward from downtown.
And they're right. I mean,
After one,
That
San
99
Antonio
run,
is up 9.
I've
to
just
5.
made a video about it. Just
Here, this
pure miracle, except losing the final series.
To Sprewell. To Houston. He pump fakes with the J. Duncan picks up the
This
foul.
difficulty, the superstar difficulty, is almost
Houston
impossible to
going
make
to the line for the
free
first
throw
time
shots.
tonight.
Let's see. It's been a long time since I tried this. Okay, I made the first one. Imagine if Shaquille O'Neal was at the free throw line right now. More you wait, more
Houston
this
gets
free
it.
throw sequence gets more difficult.
San Antonio 9.
tougher.
New York 7.
You have to quickly decide and
To Jackson.
hit that
Pass.
button.
Johnson takes the jumper. Rebound, Ewing. Sprewell shoots. Rebound, Duncan. Johnson pulls the trigger. Rebound, Ewing. Camby pump fakes. Ewing with the jumper. Robinson gets the board. To Duncan.
In this game,
With the shot. Off the backboard. To
our
Houston.
athletes were Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan. Therefore,
To
Duncan was
Camby.
the
Makes the shot.
highest overall player,
Ward from downtown. Count it, baby.
next to Shaq, Grant Hill, and Kevin Garnett.
To Jackson. To Johnson. With the J. Oh, yes. The Spurs 11. The
Heisman
Knicks
Trophy
10.
winner Charlie Ward.
Camby with the fake. Sprewell from top of the key. Ewing takes the shot. Johnson gets the pass. To
By the way, the
Johnson.
NBA 2K
Jackson on the right side. Goes up with it.
Dreamcast.
It's good.
game, NBA game that 2K first made. That is easier to compare to this game. That is far more easier, even though in the hardest difficulty.
Sprewell with the jumper. Houston takes the
Compare
feed.
both games.
No
NBA
good.
Live 2000 is
No good.
harder to play,
Lobs it to
and
Johnson.
I think it's more fun.
To Duncan.
But that one, the 2K,
Ellie.
that made
He puts up the jumper.
1999,
Oh, yes.
has far more graphical advancements than this game, because it was
To
a Sega
Houston.
Dreamcast exclusive game.
To Camby. He puts up the jumper. Rebound, Robinson.
It was an exclusive game.
To Jackson. Puts it up. Comes up empty.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
To Ewing. Puts up the shot.
Out of bounds. Spurs ball.
I have also
Substitution, New York.
substitutions. Chris Childs for Charlie Ward.
The Admirals with the jump hook.
Bad hook
Houston
shot by
with the
Admiral.
board. Ellie picks up the defensive foul. Second team foul.
Who is this guy?
Substitution, New York.
Jerome Kersey.
To Houston. To Child. Blocked by Porter. Child fires. Misses the tray. Camby with the J. Rebound, Duncan.
Didn't make one single shot with Candy.
Robinson with lots of room. You betcha. Ewing with the J. Rebound, Duncan. To Robinson. Ellie takes the feed. Pump fakes. Puts up the shot. He buries it. Ewing with the soft jumper. After two, San Antonio is up.
Let's take a look. Here are the top.
We have a halftime show. Let's see. I have no music during. Yeah, I have no music because of the copyright stuff. But this was the halftime show back in the day. You could have watched this back in the day and cheerleaders and all that stuff. And we have a big loading screen because this is PS1. Now we have PS5, right? I forgot to post up. How could I?
Houston fires it. Count it, baby.
I have to learn some of the combinations. I don't know. I have forgotten all these combinations to how to post up and some of the crossover moves.
To Johnson.
I forgot completely.
Robinson takes the feed. He couldn't get it to fall. Duncan goes up.
This way I can't get past this.
Sprewell goes for three. Duncan grabs it. To Robinson with the jump hook.
Big dummy hook shot by Admiral.
Ward shoots. Nope. Ewing with another offensive board. Rebound, Jackson.
Shots are also tougher to get
Kelly
in
handles the dish.
because this is superstar
Johnson.
difficulty, not arcade.
With the fake. He puts up the jumper. Yes.
What was the post up move?
Houston pump fakes. He misses it. No.
Robinson has grabbed 9 rebounds.
I've made Dave
Duncan.
Johnson a rebounding machine.
Throws it to Johnson. He puts up the jumper. Ewing picks up the defensive foul. Second personal foul. To Robinson. Dumps it in.
It's impossible to stop Dave
To Jackson.
Robinson and Tim Duncan in this game.
Three. No.
This one was crossover. Okay.
To Sprewell. He looks for three. Duncan picks it out
It
of
was
the
wide
air.
open. It was wide open and we miss.
To Duncan. Blocked by Ewing. Robinson pump fakes. Camby is called for the defensive foul.
Somehow I
Robinson
blocked,
is going
Tim
to the
Duncan
line.
which is impossible in this game. Because he is the most powerful player in this game. I think he had 91 overall.
Robinson gets it.
This is the most realistic Alamo Dome you can get in the year 1999, by the way.
To Ewing. The Spurs are
Goaltending,
whistled for the
okay.
goaltend.
Somehow I made a basket with my big men. Game makes you miss
Johnson
those,
takes the feed. To Robinson.
big man shots
With the jumper.
because of the
No.
superstar difficulty.
Sprewell gets the board.
1 minute to go in the third quarter.
To Ewing. He turns and fires.
He makes it, but
To Sprewell. Houston with the fake. He puts up
CPU
the
makes it,
rainmaker.
but
Rebound.
yes.
Duncan.
even if it's wide open.
Duncan, top of the key.
So it makes
Oh my
the game more
goodness.
difficult.
To Ewing. To Ward. Gives it off to Sprewell. Launches the three. Robinson takes the board. Duncan gets the ball. To Jackson. To Duncan.
Double turn.
He's been robbed.
There you go.
Sprewell with the J.
It was a nice effort though.
After three.
Look at the
Next time I'll try to play NBA 2K.
Throws it.
I have Sega Dreamcast as well,
To Duncan.
but that one is more easier.
Hamby picks up the defensive
Playing the
foul.
hardest
Second
difficulty.
personal foul.
But the game has better graphics. The menu
Duncan
UI
misses. Sprewell
All
takes
that-
the loose ball.
detailed stuff are feels empty compared to
Houston
compared
in
to
the
this
post.
game.
Out to Ward. Fake. Sprewell on the left side. He can't find the hole. To Ewing. Fires it down.
There you go. I have a dunk in hardest difficulty. Big time play. Trying to pickpocket the basketball from Avery
To
Johnson,
Robinson.
the Little Admiral. He was the Little Admiral, right?
To Jackson.
Great play, great leader,
Takes
great
the jumper.
coach.
Rebound. Ewing. To Camby. Camby picks up the foul.
How in the hell
Third personal
that
foul.
was offensive foul, by the way. Game starts to favor his mighty CPU.
To Duncan.
Out of bounds. New York ball.
Sends it to Ewing. To Sprewell. Camby fakes the shot.
Let's try a hook shot.
Puts
No.
it up. He misfires. To Sprewell. Houston fires away.
Don. He's stone
I mess
cold,
it up.
shooting
I
20%
mess it
from
up.
long range.
To Duncan. To Johnson. To Jackson. With the jumper.
Wide open.
Throws
miss.
it.
Okay.
Dumps it in. Steal.
CPU starts to ignite the beast mode.
Robinson takes the jumper.
Because it's late
Rebound.
game.
Ewing. Pass. Sprewell puts up the J.
At this point, it is almost
Gets it to
impossible to
fall.
beat the CPU. In late game situations, CPU go beast mode.
Robinson pump fakes. Ewing takes
Even
the
the announcer
rebound.
goes beast mode.
To Houston. He goes up with it. Blocked by Jackson. Houston takes the shot. Sprewell from the
As you see.
baseline. Houston unloads. That was
There
nice.
you go, 6-point difference. Full court press.
Pushes it up to Robinson. To Duncan. He fakes the shot. With the J. Houston pulls it down. To Ewing. Kimby puts up the shot. Duncan is called for the foul.
At least to tie.
Kimby going to the charity line for the first
0
time
points.
tonight.
God damn it, it is impossible to make this free throw. We miss. Like I say, it's so hard. The dumbest decision Toronto Raptors made back in the day to trade
Kimby misses the
Marcus
second.
Camby for
Yes.
Charles Oakley.
To
What a
LA.
big mistake.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
To Johnson. To LA. He fires. Boom!
Timeout, New York.
Sprewell with the J.
Wide
No
open, but he
good.
misses. Because game tweaks itself.
To Robinson. To Jackson. To Johnson. To Ellie. He fires. Sprewell gets the rebound. He goes for the rainmaker. No good. Strips the ball. To Sprewell.
Let's go, Supreme.
Takes the shot. Misses the three. Kimby
He
shoots.
missed everything.
Jackson gets the board. To Jackson. Johnson takes the jumper.
Yeah, that is how San Antonio Spurs beat New York Knicks in
The
1999.
final score, San Antonio 31, New York 20.
Let's take a look at the stats from the fourth quarter. Here is the
Grudge match. No thanks. I don't know your pick, but my pick is for this final series is New York Knicks. I think this is a redemption time for the Knicks. They have better chemistry, better players, except Wemby. Spurs rely on Wemby too much. They rely on Wemby too much. They have a couple good pieces, but New York Knicks, from top to bottom, they are so unselfish. They have an amazing pieces, and that Bronson guy, he is super clutch. He's so unselfish. They remind me so much the bad boy Pistons. Nobody has 25 points per game year, but everyone is so unselfish. Everyone's scoring 20 a game, and they beat everybody. That 89, 88, 87 to 1991 bad boy Pistons. That squad, that camaraderie. It is so similar to this New York Knicks team. I think they have a chance right now. And I think Knicks will win in 6 games. This is what I think. And that is why I made the video about 1999 New York Knicks. If you look at that team, this team needs to get that revenge for 1999 team. They have to get that. How can I place my video and explain all this? Okay. I think it's okay. Let me see. Yeah. Everything is fine. Look, Farhan says, Spurs has pieces to stop Brunson. Cat needs to step up in order for New York to have a chance. He roots for Spurs. Hasan Uysal, my fellow countryman, says hi. You can say hi to the live chat. I want your opinion about this series. I mean, who's going to win it all? My pick is this: New York Knicks in 6 games. If Wemby goes beast mode, it'll be a 7-game series, but it's not gonna be enough. This is what I think. And speaking of this 1999 New York Knicks video that I made, let me show you. Yeah, it was lockout shortened season. That is why the 1999 finals were in late June. And Ewing, I mean, this guy, I don't know how he did at age 37. He played with 1 foot, with ruptured Achilles he played. Normally I wouldn't believe this, but there are MRI results from New York Knicks team doctors back in the day. This guy plays with 1 foot, 5 games against Miami Heat. They beat Heat in 5 games. And then they sweep, and he plays against Dikembe Mutombo with 1 foot. And then 2 games against Indiana. First game, he obliterates Indiana Pacers, Davis Boys and Rick Smiths with 1 foot. Clutch plays. I mean, you have to watch that game 1 against 1999. He plays incredible. Again in game 2, he plays incredible. And he misses game-tying shot with 1 foot. And then he's done. I mean, it's just because it's literally ruptured Achilles, okay? You can't go that far. And this season started with lockout. This was a 50-game schedule. They built a compact schedule, 50-game schedule. They had a lot of back-to-backs. Sometimes teams played 3 games in 3 days. I mean, literally back-to-back games. Season started in February 1999. They had 12-day training camp. They had to make all these quick moves, all these trades and free agent signings, all that. They have to make it quick. And in January 1999, they decided to start the season in February. And immediately Michael Jordan retired from the NBA. I think it was January 12th, 1999, as I can remember. He announced his retirement. Why he announced his retirement? Because Tim Floyd was the Chicago Bulls coach. And he didn't want to play under Tim Floyd. He called them Pink Floyd. Right after Michael Jordan's retirement, Scottie Pippen went to Houston Rockets, signed that big contract deal. He deserved that contract for years and he got that one. Steve Kerr went to San Antonio Spurs. Dennis Rodman was free agent, no club. Until a couple of weeks, he joined the LA Lakers. And the 2 biggest moves, I think, of that season, that lockout season, was from New York Knicks. They get Latrell Sprewell from Golden State Warriors in exchange of John Starks, and Marcus Camby in exchange of Charles Oakley from Toronto Raptors. That two pieces, that two big additions made this Knicks team underdog contender. These are the lockout talks during the summer 1998 to October, November, all these lockout meetings in New York with David Stern, Russ Granick, team league officials. Like I say, quick free agent signings and 12-day training camp. You have, like I say in the video, opening night in February 5th, you have 50 games in 90 days. It is insane. It is insane. And Ewing was the leader of the players' union. He held all these talks for players. There you have Chris Dudley, poor free throw shooter, a dummy center. These two guys were the heart and soul of the New York Knicks, right? When you think about New York Knicks in the 90s, who's come up to your mind? Literally, the number one is Patrick Ewing, and then Pat Riley maybe, and then Charles Oakley and John Starks, the dynamo of the New York Knicks. And they gave up on these two pieces. It is such a risky move, but it was rewarding. And Latrell Sprewell was the most hated player in the league at that time because he had an incident with PJ Carlesimo, who was the Golden State Warriors coach. He was banned for full season for 97-98 season. I think this move was the move. Getting Sprewell and getting Marcus Camby made everything possible for New York Knicks that season. But unfortunately, Larry Johnson was hurt. Camby was hurt at that time, sometimes, time to time. And Patrick Ewing was, he was 37. Back issues, ankle issues, torn Achilles, but he played anyway. He's such a warrior. Imagine Joel Embiid and all these guys today. They would quit. They all have this load management bullshit, and they would quit. But Patrick Ewing played. If he was healthy, they really had a chance against these Twin Towers, Tim Duncan and David Robinson that year. But still, it's like 60-40%. San Antonio was still favorites because they had the best record in the West, alongside Utah Jazz, 37 wins and 13 losses, and Knicks were the 8th seed. Their mission is literally impossible. And Karl Malone won the MVP in 1999 season because Utah was the number one team in the West alongside San Antonio Spurs. But I really believe the real MVP of the season was Alonzo Mourning. He won the Defensive Player of the Year that year. I think they robbed of his NBA MVP award as well, because Miami Heat was the number one team. Miami Heat was the number one team in the East. And this Knicks team beat number one seed in the East in the first round. Every round of New York Knicks in this playoffs, they all have their own little miracle stories, backdrops. As you know, 94, Olajuwon and Rockets beat Knicks in 7 games. Thanks to, I think, we can thank to John Starks. He missed that shot. Ewing would have had one ring at least. I think in the 90s, nobody deserved NBA championship more than Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley. They are so unlucky. They got close so much, so many times. But somewhere along the way, I mean, they lost it. Sometimes in 7-game series, in a game 7, I mean, Barkley played 2 7-game series against Olajuwon in 94 and 95. Ewing missed his chances a lot. And Jeff Van Gundy, with all this success in 99 season, he had with New York Knicks during postseason, they had all this crazy news around him about Phil Jackson joining New York Knicks, because Phil Jackson was a free agent, as you know. He just left Chicago Bulls, and New York wanted Phil Jackson so badly because he played there under Red Holzman. He's a Knick before being a Chicago Bull. And with that pressure, Van Gundy succeeded up until the finals. It is unbelievable. I think if you count postseason, 1999 postseason, this guy is the coach of the year. He was fantastic. All 50 games in postseason. And he did beat his master, I mean, Pat Riley in first round. It is amazing. Because nobody knows Knicks and their schemes and their players better than Pat Riley. And your assistant knows this and prepare his team, and he beats you, I mean. And you are the best team in the East. So what Van Gundy did, not only the Knicks team, the players Van Gundy did, what Van Gundy had done is unbelievable. But like I say, I mean, history is written by victorious ones, and we will never celebrate how good this 1999 New York Knicks teams were. We will never celebrate that. They're just a side story in the history of the NBA. And then they got the playoff spot just by 1 game from Charlotte Hornets. If you look at the team standings in Eastern Conference, Miami is the number 1, Orlando is number 2, Indiana is also number 1. Miami and Indiana is clearly the best teams in the Eastern Conference, and Knicks are nowhere near them. Nowhere near them. And they beat everybody in the East. This was the first round, like I said. And Allen Houston's shot, that miracle shot, I mean, that seals the deal. And here's your Jedi Master and Padawan. Jedi Master is, of course, Pat Riley, and his Padawan, Jeff Van Gundy. Such a great, epic, legendary matchup, I mean. And Van Gundy always drank Diet Coke during these games, as you remember. He used to drink Diet Coke in games. Yeah, defensive player of the year. I mean, imagine you are defensive player of the year and you're receiving your award from Bill Russell. I mean, such a cool moment. And Alonzo Mourning is such an unlucky guy. He had this health issues in next century because he was challenging Shaquille O'Neal. Maybe if you think up until year 2000, he was toe-to-toe with Shaquille O'Neal. And this guy has the Defensive Player of the Year. In 1999, he has the best team in the East. Maybe in 2001, 2002, 2003, you're going to see him in the NBA Finals, maybe with a championship ring, but he had this health issues. And Tim Hardaway, of course, I mean, he was also hurt many times during his Miami Heat career. These guys were injured a lot. I mean, they were injured a lot. And this moment, yeah, I mean, 4.5 seconds remaining. Miami is up by 1, and Allen Houston makes this shot. The miracle shot. I mean, Gus Johnson used to rage. Look at this shot. I mean, bounces at the rim, and Allen Houston jumps just to scream at basketball, get in, get in, get in, come on, get in. And ball goes in. And it is over just like that. Season is over for Miami Heat, the best team in the East. I think Netflix or either ESPN or whatever, HBO, they should make a documentary about 1999 New York Knicks. If I had a material enough, I mean, interviews from players, if I could interview players from that season, I could have made a 2-hour documentary about this. But I'm an independent YouTuber, as you guys know. This is all I can get. This is all I can get. All I can done, all I can make. Write the story and make by myself, with no interviews. If I had the interviews from players back in the day, right now, I could have made a 2-hour, 3-hour documentary about this 1998, 1999 New York Knicks team. Because they deserve it. And this Pacers team, I mean, they are stacked. Stacked team. And Ewing with 1 foot against best team in the East, torn Achilles, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 critical free throw shots in closing minutes. He closes the game with 1 foot at age 37. Look at Larry Bird's face. He's really good friends with Patrick Ewing. They had a good friendship during 1992 Dream Team back in the day in Barcelona. They're good friends. Their friendship started from that point on. And second game he played 25 minutes, scored 10 points, and missed the game-tying shot. Look at he's limping. Look at him. I mean he's limping. There you go. The game-tying shot. He has 1 foot torn Achilles. He almost closes the game too as well, just like in game 1. And he misses. Then no Patrick Ewing. No Patrick Ewing for rest of the playoffs. Yeah. Torn Achilles tendon sidelines Ewing for rest of playoffs. Scott said, Scott is the Norman Scott, the team doctor of the New York Knicks. Scott said it was rare that Achilles tendinitis, which caused Ewing to miss 12 games during the regular season, would develop into a tear. That injury becomes a tear, Achilles tear, and he's out. And they played with Chris Dudley, I mean. They also had Rick Brunson, father of Jalen Brunson. Someone put it on X that Jalen Brunson's father, Rick Brunson, only played 9 seconds in the 1999 playoffs. He played only 9 seconds, but he played. And this shot, I mean, this play was drawn for Allen Houston. 10 seconds left. 9.9 seconds left. Pacers lead by 1. The play is drawn for Allen Houston, but Larry Johnson is helpless. He has to take the shot. That famous 4-point play. I don't think it is a foul, by the way. No foul by Antonio Davis. And you're going to see Chris Childs raising his hands because he believes shots will going in. It is amazing. Look at Dudley, and you can also see, yeah, there you go, Rick Brunson. This guy is the Rick Brunson, father of Jalen Brunson, next to Tom Thibodeau and Chris Dudley. And then finals, I mean, it was Spurs were clear favorites, and you know the result. I hope you guys watched the video. If you didn't, please watch it. And I know you're going to like it. You've just witnessed his team getting obliterated by Twin Towers. Yeah, this is their story. 1999 New York Knicks. Alright guys, this was a test live stream. I mean, this was a test stream, by the way, a vertical test. I tried to play NBA Live 2000 to revisit those times, those golden age of basketball, and wanted to show you my latest video. What is that all about? It is about 1999 New York Knicks. I hope you guys watch my video. Please like it, leave a comment. If you didn't subscribe, you can subscribe and support my channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.